Welcome everyone to how to get at least 120 new clients in the next 12 months. My name is Pat. I work in the office here at Stylist Spa Marketing Toolkit. I'll be administrating the webinar today. This webinar will be about 60 minutes long and you'll have the opportunity to ask questions as we go along. Your presenter today will be Michael Colosi, the founder and president of Salon & Spa Marketing Toolkit. Mike started working in his father's salon when he was 20 back in 1980 and then purchased it when he was 24. He had no business or marketing experience and for the next 22 years struggled and suffered mainly because he failed miserably at getting new clients cost effectively, and as a result he buried himself in debt and almost went bankrupt. Then by a twist of fate, which he'll tell you about, he turned it all around in 11 short months and became the fastest growing salon in his area, eliminating all his debt and now is hugely profitable. Mike lives outside Rochester, New York with his wife, 5 kids, and 2 dogs. In this webinar, Mike will explain why most of the advertising you've tried has never worked at getting new clients. He will reveal why your website is not working at getting new people to call you for appointments and what to do about it. In addition, he'll be covering 5 very unique methods to get new clients quickly and inexpensively. He'll also be covering something all stylists must avoid if they ever want to succeed at getting new clients. And as a special bonus, he'll dispel the common myths most stylists have about pricing and explain how to increase your prices without any pushback or complaints from your clients. It's got a lot to cover with you, so please give Mike your undivided attention, and please don't surf around doing other things during this presentation. This is all for your benefit. So without any further ado, here's Mike.
Hey, thanks, Pat. Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to be here, and I truly appreciate the opportunity to share some great information with you. Now, I know you could be doing other things right now, so I congratulate you on being on this webinar with me, because it shows me that you're really serious about improving your business and your life. So I promise you, you won't be disappointed in the least bit. Now, Pat's being very modest, saying he's just administrating this webinar. He's actually been with me from the beginning and is responsible for helping develop the client generating strategies we're going to tell you about today. He's also works very close with a lot of our members, knows a ton about running a salon, because he owns one, and what makes salon websites work. So Pat and I will both be answering your questions today. Now, despite the fact that I'm now considered an expert in advertising and marketing for salons and spas, I'm really no different than you. Really, the only difference between you and I is that I luckily stumbled upon a blueprint system, if you will, to consistently get new clients. This system I'll be sharing with you today is utterly unique and entirely different from anything you may have seen or even tried and can only be seen here in this presentation. Alright, before we dive in, I'm going to share something from my personal life that's pretty embarrassing. And to be honest, my wife begged me to leave it out of this presentation. You'll see why I was reluctant to even include this story in about a minute. I remember this day as if it was yesterday. It was late on Monday afternoon, February 7th, 2007. It was really cold outside. I was wearing black corduroy pants, a heavy sweater, and a long wool overcoat. I was all alone. Here I was, coming from a meeting with my accountant, and I drove into my salon's parking lot. At this point in my life, I thought that things couldn't get any worse, although they were about to, and I'll share that with you in a moment. And perhaps you can relate to that feeling, and you know you need to change too. I knew I was in a position where I needed to change, but one more thing had to happen before I really got it. I got out of my car, walked to my front door, unlocked it, and walked into my salon. And then my worst nightmare happened. I found a little note on my reception desk that read, "Dear Mike, Marianne, Candace, and I decided to go to work for another salon. Sorry to let you know this way, and for the short notice, Becky." I was standing there shaking in utter disbelief and didn't know what to do. I ran out of my salon in a panic. I jumped in my car and started heading for home. I turned right onto Calkins Road and drove past the Henrietta Town Park. At that moment, something took control over me, and in a split second, I made a U-turn and drove into the park. Now, I've been to this park hundreds of times before. This park is where I've coached and watched my kids play baseball for years, yet this was very different. It was in the dead middle of the winter. I parked right in front of a familiar baseball field. There was not a single soul around. It was bitterly cold, and the sun was just starting to go down. I turned my lights off and kept the car running. As I sat there trying to come to grips with what just happened at my salon, The fact that 3 of my 5 technicians walked out on me all at once without any advance notice. I had even bigger problems that my accountant just laid on me. My accountant just informed me that my salon, which I bought from my father 19 years ago, was failing miserably. Over the years, I've run up exactly $83,457 of business loan debt, primarily from money I spent for advertising that never worked at getting me any new clients, and another $19,758 in credit card debt to cover bills during my slow months. And on top of all this, my salon was losing around $700 a month, some months a little more, some months a little less, mainly because I was terrified to raise my prices because I thought my clients would leave me for the competition. Now, in addition to all this, my 5 kids are getting older, and it's costing me a lot more money to keep them clothed and fed. So now I'm saying out loud to myself, I'm flat, dead broke. I've let myself down, I've let my family down, I've let my father down, and my wife doesn't know how bad it really is. In total shame and with a feeling of absolute desperation, I started crying uncontrollably. Couldn't stop. For what seemed like an hour. So I guarantee you, when I tell you I hit rock bottom, my rock bottom was pretty freaking low. And then a really strange feeling consumed me. It was as if my entire life flashed before me on all those times I coached and encouraged my kids on this same field. And me remember telling them over and over to never ever quit and to never give up, no matter how bad things seem. One second here. Here we go. And at that very instant, I drew a line in the sand and decided to change my life forever. I vowed to get all the training I could and search under every rock if necessary to learn how to market my salon so I could get a boatload of new clients or die trying. And then the very next morning, something unexpected happened to me that still sends shivers down my spine when I think about it. Here's what happened. I went to see my older brother, Mark. Mark and I slept in the same bedroom when we were kids. He was on the bottom bunk and I was on the top. We got a lot of mischief together growing up. He left home and went away to college for 4 years, and we both grew up and our lives took separate paths. I never really knew what Mark did for a living. All I knew was it involved sales and marketing of some kind. I do remember he was always listening to audio tapes in his car, reading business books, and traveling to conferences, and never thought much about it. Now, Mark's a very reserved kind of guy. He never talked much about what he did for a living, and it crossed my mind a few times that he worked for the CIA or was involved with some kind of illegal activity. Now, I say this because he seemed to travel a lot, had a big house, nice cars, didn't seem to work that hard, and always had plenty of money. Well, I found out that Tuesday morning that over the years, Mark had evolved into a marketing and advertising expert. He owned a few companies and became a self-made millionaire in the process. For years, the answers I'd been searching and searching for were so darn close to me, yet I didn't see them. For heaven's sake, he's my brother, and we're only 2 years apart. Now, Mark told me he thought I was doing just fine all those years, so a business connection was never made with Mark and I until now. Have you ever heard this phrase before? When the student is ready, the teacher will appear? That is what I believe happened to me on that day, and that may be happening to you today because you're on this webinar with me right now. For the next 11 months, Mark taught me things about marketing my salon business that I never thought were even possible. He also put me in touch with his circle of marketing geniuses he relies on in his businesses. I learned what really makes people respond and pick up the phone and call for appointments. I learned how to position my salon in the marketplace and how to charge premium prices that clients would happily pay. He created marketing systems and strategies for me to test and refine. Things were really starting to look up. I never worked so hard on my salon business in those 11 months, but it really paid off for me. I was consistently getting more and more clients every month. I started charging premium prices. I became the fastest growing salon in my area. I had 7 top-notch stylists and other stylists from other salons, so my parking lot was always full and wanted to come to work for me. I was knocking my debt down at an alarming rate. I was starting to feel like I was in total control of my future. My salon was running like a well-oiled machine now. I was figuring out that the less I worked behind my chair, the more I worked on marketing, the more money I would make. To me, the next logical step was to open up another salon and double my profits. So I went to talk to Mark about the idea. So I told Mark about the idea of opening up another salon. He thought about it for a minute and said, I've got a better idea for you, Mike. If you faced all the challenges with marketing and advertising your salon, I bet there are thousands of stylists and salon owners who have the same challenges. Why don't you help them with what you've learned and implemented in the past year? I think it will help a lot and be a big success. So that's what I did with Mark's help, and that's why I'm here right now talking with you. Actually, with Mark's help, I ended up formulating a step-by-step blueprint system that thousands of stylists and salon owners have been following now for the past 7 years. And it's ideally positioned to empower you to make a boatload of cash and do it faster than ever. And only in this presentation today, you'll discover it for yourself. All right. What comes to your mind when you see this? Go ahead and type it in and send it over to me if you would. I'm really interested in your feedback. What word or phrases comes to your mind when you see this young lady jumping here? Go ahead and send it over to me if you would. I'm really interested in your feedback. And we're on about a 15-second delay, so got to wait for him to come in. All right, you starting to come in, Pat?
Should be rolling in any second now.
All right, I'm starting to see they're stacking up here. Excitement, happy, freedom, pure joy, happiness, joy, success, stoked, says Heather. Excitement, happiness, happy, yay, healthy, woohoo, success, happy and free, joy, excitement, excitement, happy, success, joy and freedom, jumping for joy, excitement, freedom, happiness, success, happiness, winning, joy, happy, success, happiness, free, says Katrina, happy, excited, freedom, success, and joy, happy, excited, carefree, adventure and happiness, carefree, happy, freedom, success, happiness and energy, victory, freedom and freedom, success, thrilled, happy. Wow. They give it Fast and Furious, Pat.
Yes, they did.
Wow. Let me ask y'all, thanks for all that feedback. Let me ask you something. Isn't this the place that we're all trying to get to in life? It really is, isn't it? So I'm glad you're here with me on this webinar because ultimately the things that we're going to share with you today will help you get to this place faster than you ever thought possible. So let's get moving here. We got a lot of great information. Before I dive into the 5 powerful strategies I have for you today, it's essential that I get you familiar with a few little-known marketing concepts that will help you in your business. First, do you know what the scariest number in business is? It's 1, because if you only have one way to get clients and it stops working because of something out of your control, your new client flow stops dead in its tracks. On the other hand, if you have, say, 4 or 5 ways to get new clients and one stops, you're still going to be fine. So please get this and don't put yourself in an unnecessary risk position. That's why I'm covering 5 methods in this presentation. The next thing you must do is to make sure there are no holes in your bucket. What I mean by this is if you look at your business as a bucket of water, you got to make sure that there are no holes in your business where you're losing clients because it's your fault before you start adding new clients, because clients are worth a lot to you. And what's the point of extending all the effort to get new clients if they don't stay with you? I want to introduce you to a very important marketing concept right now. It's called the lifetime value of a client, or LTV for short. The LTV is the amount of revenue you will receive from one of your clients over their lifetime association with you. The way you figure out the LTV of one of your clients is to simply take the number of times they come in during a year times the amount of money they spend times the number of years they're a client. This will give you your LTV. Now in a minute I'm going to tell you why knowing this number for yourself is so important, but first, here's the lifetime value of a client in my salon as an example. My average client comes into my salon 10 times a year. On average, they spend $77, and they continue being my client on average for 9 years. Then they move or whatever. Now, I have clients who spend more and less with me and have been with me less than and more than 9 years. These numbers, you took all my clients and averaged them out. Yours may be a little lower or a lot higher, and this number does not include any referrals you get from them. Then it really multiplies and gets exciting. All right, why is this number so important for you to know, and how can it help you in your marketing? First, you're now going to look at your clients differently and treat them much better because you know they're worth a lot of money to you. In my case, $6,930. Secondly, you do more to make sure they continue to be your client. And thirdly, you know how much you can spend to get a new client because you know how much money they're going to give you over their lifetime association with you. What I mean here is it would be reasonable to spend, say, $30 to get a new client when they're going to give you $6,930 over, say, the next 9 years. This is an excellent return on investment, or ROI. This would be like going to your bank, depositing $30, and then in the next 9 years it will build up to $6,930. And this is only for one new client. Are you with me on this? Because it's really important you understand the lifetime value of a client as we move forward. Okay. All right, there's something I feel I must warn you about. It's the real problem you face today. This is the real villain behind why you haven't been able to cost-effectively get new clients, and it's keeping you from achieving ultimate success. And this is why not being able to get new clients is not your fault. Although after you see this, you'll know it's your responsibility to take action. The shocking truth is that you've been lied to when it comes to how to consistently get new clients, and those lies have all but destroyed your chances for the success you desire and deserve. Many stylists and technicians believe that all you need to do to get plenty of clients is to be very good at performing the services you provide. Maybe you believe this, just like I did. I used to believe this. However, you know something? That's not true at all. Just know this, countless other smart stylists and technicians have fallen victim to this rather clever lie, yet you have to lay it aside right now. If you don't, you'll never be able to cost-effectively and consistently get new clients. Your business you worked so long and hard for won't grow, and it could even decline from where it is today. And this is not what I desire for you. Your struggles and challenges with being able to consistently get new clients are directly due to this, which is why it's not your fault. However, it's not your responsibility. Fair? Sometimes we tend to blame ourselves, but I'm asking you not to do that. Instead, put all the blame on the salon industry. After all, you've been bombarded for years by lies perpetrated from them. All that misinformation spread by the salon industry is enough to confuse the smartest person alive, and it confused me for years. The truth and the fact of the matter is you should never listen to them tell you that all you need to do to get clients is to be really good at the services you perform. Now, don't get me wrong. You have to be very good at delivering your services. That's a given, but it's nowhere near enough, especially these days. If you fall for their just become a good stylist propaganda, you'll end up struggling and suffering and never get enough new clients, because clients will leave you for reasons totally out of your control. They will move. They'll pass away. They'll try a friend or relative who just got into the business. So you have to continually market to get new clients to replace the ones that will leave you. Now that you know the problem, that your ability to consistently get new clients has been held back for years due to these lies, I have to warn you from this moment forward to avoid spending any more money with the advertising media companies like TV stations, radio stations, Yellow Pages, newspaper, Valpak, Welcome Wagon, website developers, Groupon, Living Social, Yelp, Google, Yahoo, and all online directories. Yes, all of these. Why? Because they mainly peddle advertising as image or brand building. It's not specific to the salon and spa industry. It's the shotgun approach, which means it's not targeted enough to make it work. And to top it all off, it's not trackable, so you can't measure if it's working. Now, if they do offer other types of direct advertising, it usually never works because they don't know or follow the 7-step formula for direct advertising success, which is having a great headline, because you have less than a second to capture the attention of someone's. You have less than a second to capture the attention of someone, and a great headline does that for you. And using testimonials, because what others say about you carries a lot more weight than what you could ever possibly say about yourself. And having an irresistible offer to entice people to take action, because people want to feel they're getting something special. And your advertising must answer the question, what's in it for me, or WIIFM for short. Every person, when faced with a buying decision to make, have a little radio station going on in their head called WIIFM, and you must quickly and clearly answer what's in it for them, or you're going to lose them. And you must only have one objective in your advertising. Now, we've all seen advertisements with so much going on in them that we can't figure out what to do next, and a confused mind shuts down. In addition, you must have compelling reasons which differentiate you from all your competitors. What makes you better? What makes you unique that allow you to demand and get premium prices? If you don't give people the criteria for what makes you different, then and they'll think you're the same as the stylist or salon down the street, and they'll have no choice but to compare you on the only thing they can compare you on, and that is price. And you don't want that, and I'm going to get more into that a little bit later. And lastly, you must have an automatic follow-up system in place, because people don't buy when you want them to. They don't switch to you when you want them to. They do it when they're ready. So by keeping in contact with them when they're ready to make a switch, they're going to choose you because you followed up with them and your competitors aren't. The only difference between a dollar bill and a $100 bill is the message. They have the same size and shape, printed on the same paper, but one is 100 times more valuable. Similarly, your advertising can run in the same places, including your website, as everyone else's, to get you 10, 15, 25 times the response or more if you understand and use the formula I just went over. Does this make sense to you? All right, great. Let's move on. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, I see salon advertising all the time. It must be working or they wouldn't be doing it, right? Well, let me explain the big misconception with most of the salon industry advertising you and I see all the time. It was copied from someone else, who copied it from someone else, who copied it from someone else, and on and on and on like this for years. It's called industry incest. Everyone is copying everyone else because they assume it's working. But the reality is nothing is working. This goes for print advertising, websites, and everything in between. Now, I used to believe spending money with these companies was actually essential to do. Now I know better, and so do you. From this point forward, I want you to simply tell any and every advertising salesperson who calls you, emails you, or stops in to see you this: I'm not interested. Please don't contact me again. Thank you. I really mean this. Let's face it. Advertising with these companies has never worked for you or me, and it's just a big waste of time and money. Here's what you do instead: direct response marketing using only the formula I just went over quickly, and I'll be covering more of that in a minute. This is the only clear-cut approach to getting new clients for yourself that actually works for you. Plus, it's the least cost, the most effective method, and it's measurable and trackable, so you know right away when it's working. Just avoiding doing business with all the advertising salespeople that are calling to sell you image or brand advertising will allow you to save thousands of dollars and mountains of unnecessary aggravation. Imagine never spending another dime on marketing and advertising that doesn't make you money. You'll wake up every morning knowing every penny you spend to get new clients does just that. You'll also have the proper knowledge and unique ability to get new clients when you want, like turning on a water faucet. Isn't that incredible? All these benefits just from avoiding advertising salespeople. Listen to this one. Would it surprise you to discover you can actually enjoy getting new clients? Most stylists believe you have to drag themselves through the process of becoming an advertising and marketing expert. But I'd rather just see you get the new clients, because I know what you're going through. I know what running a business is like. You're being pulled in dozens of different directions, and your time is better spent elsewhere. And it gets better. Here comes those 5 crucial methods to have you book solid with new clients. These are the most important methods of all, and get this, these methods take very little time to do, and you can even have a family member or a friend do them for you, all while you sit back and see new clients start coming in. You will forever leave behind the struggles and frustrations you've no doubt experienced when it comes to getting clients for yourself, and that all ends today. Everyone may be wondering why you're booked solid, but you'll know what's up. You've uncovered the blueprint system. And by far the most important strategy is my new mover client attraction method, and it's being used successfully by virtually thousands of successful stylists and salon owners. Now, 15% of the United States population moves every year. So around 40 million people move each year, and some are moving close to you, and are going to be looking for the services you offer. Here's how it works. The first simple step is to get a list of people who have recently moved into your area that would be your ideal client. I'll let you know a little later how to easily get this list every month. My ideal client for my salon, as an example, are working women from ages 30 to 70 who live in a nice part of town, say within 10 miles of my salon. Next, you mail them a personal letter precisely at the right time, welcoming them to the area, and inviting them to call you for an appointment. Now, why does this work so well? These people are prime candidates for the services you offer, because they're looking for the services you offer, and they're brand new to the area, and they haven't developed a loyalty with any other stylist or salon yet. So you don't have to lure them away from another stylist or salon. Now, the successes and all the little details to make this work. The letter must follow the 7-step advertising formula I went over a few minutes ago. When and how you mail is also critical. Later, I'm going to show you how you can get and use my exact proven letter so you get this working for you right away. And if done properly, the way we show you exactly how, our members are getting up to a 23% response rate. It is when you mail 25 letters, up to 6 people will call you for an appointment. All right, does anyone have any questions on any of that so far?
Yep, we've got questions that come in already. When you're ready there, Mike?
Yep.
Okay, I am a new stylist, so how would I figure out my LTV?
If you're a brand new stylist, the number I'd like you to use is 5,000. Why? Because out of all the stylists we've dealt with over the years, we very rarely come across somebody that has a lower LTV than 5,000. Now, depending on what you charge for your services, your LTV could be as high as 20,000, like a lot of our members. But a good conservative number to use if you don't know your data is 5,000. Okay?
My father does direct mailings in his business. He says 1% is a good response. Why is yours so much higher?
Well, let me explain this. You know, the mail you get in your physical mailbox that you would consider quote unquote junk mail from credit card companies and other big companies or cable companies, they're happy with a 1% response. Now, what you got to understand is they have deep pockets. In a lot of cases, they're not looking for a return on their advertising investment for a year, 2, 3, maybe even 5 years down the road. Now, because our mailings are very targeted and they're sent precisely at the right time, and the letter follows the 7-step formula that we talked about, our members are getting up to a 23% response. So the mailings are significantly different.
How do we find out who is new to the area?
I'm going to tell you a little bit later in the presentation how you can easily get a list emailed to you every month of the new people that have moved into your area that would be your ideal client.
Mike, can you explain what an LTV is again, please?
Yeah, the LTV is the lifetime value of a client, and it's the amount of money a client's going to give you over their lifetime association with you. And the way you figure it out is you take how much a client spends, how many times they come in, times how many times they come in during a year, times how many years they're a client. And this will give you your LTV. And if you don't know what it is, or you don't have the data to even research it, a good conservative number to use is $5,000. But yours could be a lot higher depending on what you charge for your services.
This isn't related, but somebody just made a comment. I've been in the business for years, and our city has so many salons. I think it was just a statement. But I'll just say this. Every city has tons of salons. You're not alone. Everybody's inundated with salons all over the place. So
it's a competitive market. That's why you have to really utilize these marketing strategies so you can set yourself apart from everybody else and attract those new clients. So you're in the right place.
Okay, we're good.
Good.
Yep.
Okay. Grab a sip of water. Okay. My second powerful improvement system I want to share with you is my website success blueprint. Now, most stylist websites, maybe even if yours, if you have one, are not generating clients for you. Why? Because the person or company who built it for you doesn't know anything about direct response marketing and advertising that actually works for the salon industry. They don't know the formula. They're graphic designers and computer geeks who build and design most salon websites. Now, they're nice people and they have good intentions, but they're way misinformed. They're not marketing experts. They build very pretty and flashy websites that their owners love, but they never work at generating new clients. This would be like having a Cadillac or a Rolls Royce in your driveway. You like the way it looks, so do your neighbors, your family, and your friends. But when you look under the hood, there's no engine to make it run, so it doesn't do you any good. Now, if you have a website right now, it's probably just like this. It's fancy and it's pretty, but it's not getting you clients like it's supposed to. There are two major problems with most stylist websites. Now, every single month, my team and I examine hundreds of websites for our members, and they all have the same floundering issues. First off, their site is not being found by the search engines like Google and Yahoo. And secondly, if someone happens to land on their site, it's not built correctly to entice people to call them for an appointment. So let's tackle these two issues one at a time, and then I'll show you what you can do to fix your website. All right, there are a few reasons why most style websites don't come up on the page of Google and Yahoo. And if you're not on that first page, you can forget about anyone ever seeing your website because hardly anybody scrolls beyond the first page. So here's the issue. Most stylist websites have a website address that is their name or their business name. While you might think this makes sense and looks good, it doesn't help you attract more clients from the internet. Why? Because people don't go online and search for your name or your salon name if they don't know you. Instead, they search for the services they need or they want. So if you want to absolutely dominate your local online market, you should have domain names, that's the www names. They're the names of the services you offer. Like if you're located in Boston, for example, and you offer these services, here's some examples. HairColorBoston.com, KeratinTreatmentBoston.com, BrazilianBlowoutBoston.com, OrganicHairColorBoston.com, HairExtensionsBoston.com. Secondly, when someone does land on your website, it's missing the critical elements to convert them from a visitor to calling you for an appointment. There are primarily 5 major things missing on your website. I'll tell you what they are first and then show you an example of an actual member stylist website that gets on average 11 new clients each month. The first thing missing is an excellent headline at the top of your home page. Right now you have your name or your salon name, and that means absolutely nothing to someone who does not know you yet. You need a great headline like, "You'll get our best service ever." You have less than a second to capture the attention of someone landing on your site, and a great headline always gets their attention. Your name or your salon name does not. Remember earlier I talked about WIIFM, what's in it for me? This headline addresses that. The name of your salon doesn't do anything for anybody, or your personal name if they don't know you. Secondly, you must have your phone number clearly displayed at the top of your home page. You don't want people to have to search for it and scroll down the page to find it. We've all gone to websites where we couldn't find the darn phone number. You know, a lot of times we go to the Contact Us section, the phone number's not even there. So make it easy for people landing on your website to pick up the phone and call you because that's what you want. I'll show you what this looks like in a second. Thirdly, you need to have 6 to 12 compelling reasons why they should choose you over all your competition. You must tell them how you're unique, different, and outstanding compared to your competition. What makes you authentic, unparalleled, and superior, which allows you to demand and happily get premium prices. Fourthly, you need to offer a first-time visitor coupon. I'll talk about more of that in a minute. And lastly, you must have an automatic method to capture the name and email of everyone who visits your site, so you can easily send follow-up emails to them in the future. Because people who visit your site may not be ready to switch to you yet. However, they would be in the future if you followed up with them because your competitors aren't doing it. Now, here's a website of one of my stylist members. This website gets on average 11 new clients each month. The first thing you're going to notice is it's not that pretty or flashy. It's simple and straightforward. People don't get confused when they land on it, and that's why it works so well. You got to remember that most of your clients are not visual and image conscious like we are, and that's who we're trying to appeal to. So here's where you see the headline right at the top. You get my best service ever. The phone number at the very top, so they don't have to scroll down or search for it. It's right there. Now we cross out the last 4 digits so she doesn't get a million phone calls. 9 reasons. These are the things, this is the criteria that makes her different from all her competition. First-time visitor coupon, you see that. And she offers a newsletter to capture their name and email for follow-up, and I'll let you know in a minute how and what you email them once they opt in for that newsletter. Okay, the blueprint system you'll be given access to in a few minutes will greatly expound on these strategies, allowing your web page to get on the first page of the search engines and then predictably convert visitors to call you for appointments. My next client journey method is called automatic email promotions. If you're emailing your clients and prospects now with little success, there's most likely 2 reasons why. First, you have very low open rates because you're using poor subject lines. The subject lines, which shows up to the right of your name in someone's email, are not enticing people to open your emails. And if your emails are not getting open, then how can someone possibly see your offer or your message? They can't. So there's where you see the subject lines. Everybody knows that. So your subject lines need to invoke curiosity, urgency, or a benefit, or 2 of the 3, or 3 of the 3. So here's 5 examples of excellent subject lines. This is not a mistake. It's actually true. Details inside. Todd, please open immediately, even if you're on vacation. Open up. Major news affects you. Don't take it personally, but look at this. You see how these will entice your people to open up your emails? Secondly, the content of your emails are not following the 7-step direct marketing formula, which we talked about earlier. So when someone reads them, they're not responding. So how does our automatic email promotions work? You simply email promotions to your clients and prospects automatically all at once using our email manager, where we have email promotions all set up for you to easily edit and use. These are professionally written email promotions following the 7-step direct marketing formula I covered earlier, like promotions for these events: Mother's Day, bring a friend; Valentine's Day, bring a coworker; Client Appreciation, Secretary's Day, Thanksgiving, and dozens more, all with subject lines that we have written and proven to get you the highest open rates. These promotions are all designed to drive more clients to you automatically every month. All right, does anyone have any questions on any of that? Please go ahead and send them in, and Pat and I will do our best to answer them.
Yep, we've got questions here.
Hey, go ahead.
Are you saying that if I change my website and add the things you just showed me, it'll start generating clients?
Yeah, because right now your website, it's missing the things that make people respond. I have no doubt it's probably pretty and fancy and it's appealing to your eyes, but your clients, they see websites like this all the time, so they need to see something different, and it has to have those response mechanisms in it for them to pick up the phone and call you.
Why aren't the emails I'm sending now working?
If you're bulk emailing your clients and prospects now, you most likely have very poor subject lines, so less than 10% of your emails are actually getting open. And then the ones that are getting open, your message is so watered down and not written properly and not following that 7-step formula that you're not getting a great response.
How many emails should I be sending out each month?
Well, the last thing you want to do is to bombard your clients and prospects with emails, so sending 2 emails each month is just enough. One can be your newsletter, which we're going to cover in a minute, and the other can be a promotion or an announcement or inviting them to a special event.
What do you think about a Facebook page?
Well, a Facebook page is great, but you still got to have a website, and they got to be integrated together.
Okay. Mike, we're getting a ton of questions about websites and social media. Where are free sites good? There's just a ton of questions coming in.
Okay. On this webinar, we don't really have the time to cover all the nitty-gritty details with websites and social media, but later I'm going to give you the opportunity to attend another webinar specifically for websites and social media and everything involved there. The fear here is we tell you something and doesn't have all the complete details, and you go do it and it could really hurt you in the future. So it'd be kind of like someone coming in and asking you to color and cut their hair in 2 minutes. You know, it can't be done. So a little bit later, I'm going to let you know about another webinar that gets into that specifics of all that, websites and social media.
Yeah, a lot of stylists are saying, my salon doesn't have a website. Should I have one myself?
Yeah, I mean, we are in the digital age. It's a way for people to find you, and you got to be able to communicate with people the way they want to be communicated to. So yes, you got to get. If you don't, your competitors are going to get those clients.
As far as emails go, what does a subject line need to do?
The subject line needs to have curiosity, urgency, or a benefit, or 2 out of the 3 or 3 out of the 3 to get people to open them.
Okay, good.
Good?
Yep.
Okay, let's move on. All right.
Oh, one other question. Can you
Okay.
state again what email promotions work best? Mother's Day, bring a friend. What else? Do you remember that?
Well, they all work. It's just calendar based. In other words, when Mother's Day is coming up, you send out a Mother's Day promotion. When there's an off month where there's no holiday like Thanksgiving, Christmas, or Easter or whatever, you would send out bring a friend or bring a coworker kind of promotion. So they all work. It's just the timing issue of when you do them. Okay?
Yep.
Good? All right. My next killer strategy is called Beat the Slow Seasons, being used successfully by thousands of my members and responsible for getting them boatloads of new clients. Here's how it works. Simply give out as many gift cards to your clients as you can before your slow season, and design the gift cards so they can only be redeemed during your slow months. For example, if your slow months are January and February, hand out gift cards right after Thanksgiving up until Christmas, and they can only be redeemed in January and February, and you ask your clients to pass them out as gifts to their friends, family members, and business associates. Now, why does this work so well? Because your clients have people in their lives they owe favors to. Your clients have people in their lives they need to buy small gifts for, and your clients want to help you. Plus, it's a win-win-win. Your client wins because they save money on not buying gifts plus get a nice referral fee. Your client's friends, family member, or business associate wins because they get an attractive discount on the first time they use you. And you win because you get a happy new client who pays, stays, and refers others to you. The exact gift card style and design I've uncovered and perfected over the years, which I'm about to reveal to you, gives you the best possible results. So just picture this. Several of your clients are out there like little foot soldiers, handing out your gift cards, and your slow weeks and months are forever gone, and you're amazingly busy all year long. You know, we had I just want to step back a second. We had a live boot camp where a bunch of our members came into town for, hundreds, and there was a young lady who stood up, Pam, and explained what she did last, right after Thanksgiving. Now she owns a full-blown salon, but you can do the same thing I'm explaining on a much smaller scale if you're all by yourself. Her and her staff handed out over 700 gift cards right after Thanksgiving up till Christmas. They gave them to their clients, and they asked their clients to pass them out to their friends and family members and associates as gifts. And they did that, and she reported back at the boot camp. She stood up and said she got over 300 new clients in January and February from all her clients handing out those gift cards on her behalf. So, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. You can do the same thing on a much smaller scale and get those new clients. All right? Now it's time for my most important client retention and referral attracting strategy, one that will virtually single-handedly lead you to more new clients. It actually helps stop your current clients from ever wanting to leave you for the competition. The cornerstone of an outstanding client retention program is a monthly newsletter. Why? Because if done properly, your clients will look forward to getting it each month, and you're uniquely and continually keeping your name in the forefront of your client's mind, so that when they're with their friends, their family members, and business associates, and the topic of care, the services you offer, comes up in conversation, you want them to immediately talk about you. This is how you easily attract a lot of referrals. You let your clients sell for you. It's called word-of-mouth marketing. Listen, for someone to do business with you, they first have to trust you. And when one of your clients recommends you, the trust bridge then has been crossed. In addition, your clients like you. They like your personality, your values, and your attitude, or they wouldn't have a positive relationship with you. There's a marketing term called birds of the same feather flock together. What this means is that your clients' friends, family members, and associates are like them. They share the same interests and values. So because of this, there's a very good chance that their friends, family members, and associates will like you too, because they're a lot like your client. So they're going to be your very best clients who pay, stay, and refer others to you. Okay, back to your newsletter. It will never get read if it's all about the beauty business. Just because this is our life doesn't mean it's our client's life. Let me ask you, if you got a newsletter from your dentist, and it was all about the latest findings in root canals, would you read it? Probably not. So your clients are not interested in all the things going on in the beauty business like we are. So your newsletter should have exciting, general interest topics that are timely. You can't have a small section about beauty, like a great hair or skin tip or something new happening in your business or your life. That's fine. Another thing is you don't want your newsletter to look like it was produced by a Madison Avenue advertising agency. You want to look like you spent the time and produced it. So don't make it glossy with 4 colors and keep the photos of pretty people to a minimum. As stylists, we're very visual people and image conscious, but most of our clients are not. Remember who we're trying to appeal to, other people, not ourselves. Here's what one of our 4-page newsletters looks like. It's being used successfully by thousands of stylists and salon owners every month. Later I'm going to show you a clever way to instantly get our newsletter every month so you can use it for your business to help you retain your current clients and get a constant flow of new referrals. All right, then, how do you get your newsletter in the hands of your clients and prospects so they can read it? You can have them quickly and easily print it up locally and have them available when people come in. You can offer it as a free download on your website where they have to opt in for it by giving you their name and email, just like on the website I just showed you. And you can automatically email it out to them all at once each month using our exclusive email manager system. With just these 5 simple, proven, low-cost strategies, you're getting brand new high-quality clients from people who have recently moved into your market area because you mailed them a new mover letter. You're also getting new clients from your website because of the changes you made to it, now being found by Google and Yahoo. Plus, when someone lands on your site, it entices them to call you for an appointment. You're getting new clients and more business from your automatic email promotions. You're also getting new clients from all the gift cards your clients are handing out for you, and you're effortlessly getting referrals from your newsletter. Let's take a look at what this means to you for just 1 month, and let's be very conservative here and say you only get 4 from your new mover, 2 from your website, 2 from email promotions, 2 from gift cards, and 1 from referrals. That's 10 new clients a month times that LTV we talked about, the conservative LTV we talked about of $5,000. That's $50,000. So in 1 month, you added $50,000 in future money to your business. Let's take a look at what this means to you for 1 year. 10 new clients a month times 12 months is 120 clients for the year. That LTV is still at 5,000. That's 1 times 120 clients. That's $600,000. So in 12 months or 1 year, you've added $600,000 in future money to your business. Now, if you don't do these 6 simple methods, get more clients, you're letting $600,000 slip through your fingers and go right to your competitors. All right, how much does marketing and advertising cost you to do? Nothing, because it should make you money. Now I realize that because of most of the marketing and advertising you've done in the past hasn't worked, you've always lost money doing it, but that's about to drastically change for you. How much time you have to spend putting these 5 generating strategies in place? If you do them yourself, about 2 hours a month. I suggest you do what most of our members do, and that's to have a family member or a friend do them for you. Okay, does anyone have any questions on any of that before we move on?
Yep. What should the gift card consist of? And can it be a business card?
Okay. Okay, the gift card cannot be a business card because what we're trying to achieve there is have a high perceived value. So we want to make it look as much as we can like a credit card. And let me ask you, when people give you a business card, what do you do with it? You stick it with all your other business cards, never to be seen, or you throw it out. We don't want that. So the gift card is very specialized. It has to have certain things on the front, certain things on the back, and it has to be plastic for it to work.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of questions. People are thinking it needs to be fancy. I think you need to explain like how to
do it.
Yeah, how to do it, and well, you just explained what it consists of.
Okay, here's how the gift card program works. You get the gift cards, and I'm going to show you a resource where to get those a little bit later. You ask your client, would you like some free gift cards to hand out to your friends, family members, and business associates? How many would you like? Some are going to say 2, some are going to say 5, some are going to say 10. Whatever they say, you give them to them. Now, when they hand them out, the person they're handing it out to is assuming that they purchased these on their behalf. So that's why they have to look good. They have to be plastic. And then the people will, there's a high redemption rate because they're afraid that their person's going to come back to them and says, hey, did you use the gift card yet with ABC Salon? And they're going to say they don't want to be confronted with that. So that's why there's a high redemption rate. And so the card definitely has to be plastic. It has to have certain things on the front, certain things on the back. And there's a place on the card where the person handing the card out has their name on there because you want to reward them as well. And we recommend $15 on the gift card. That number seems to work the best even with high-end clients or low-end clients. Okay?
What will the newsletter do for me again?
What the newsletter will do for you is keeping your name and your salon name in the forefront of your client's mind so that when they're with their friends and family members and the topic of hair or the services you offer comes up in conversation, you want them to immediately talk about you. It's called word-of-mouth marketing. You get a lot of referrals from your newsletter. Now, there's no doubt if you're good, which I'm assuming you are, you're getting some referrals now. Maybe you're getting 1 this week or 2, or maybe none next week, and then maybe 3, and then none. You're not controlling that. It's just happening haphazardly. What this does is it controls it more, so you'll get more you'll start to get more referrals, and you'll start to get them more consistently.
Yep, you answered. People are asking what the amount should be on the gift card.
We recommend $15. It's worked the best for our members. But let me just preface this again. Don't try to make up some thing with a paper thing and laminate it or whatever. You got to remember, your clients don't want to be embarrassed for handing these things out. They got to look good. And they got to have certain things on the front and certain things on the back to make it work. So later I'm going to tell you a resource where you can get those.
Okay, good.
Good? Okay. Let's grab a sip of water. Okay. Now I want to give you the bonus information on pricing that I promised you. A common question independent stylists have concerns how much they should charge for their services. Most come up with prices by looking at what their competitors are charging and using that as a baseline. Then they either charge the same, less, or maybe even a little more if they provide more service. This is not a smart way to set price. You have to be able to price your services in a manner that people are going to want to pay for it. The formula for how you charge for something is based on your ability to sell it. That's how you come up with what you charge for something. So it only makes sense that the more you know about sales and marketing, the more you get skilled in those areas, the more you can charge for your services. It's as simple as that. There's a difference between what it is you're selling and what it is the client is actually buying. The difference is their perception. This information will give you some ideas and philosophies on how to think about pricing and how to charge more and why you should charge more and why it makes sense. Not just so you can make more money, but so you can allow yourself to actually deliver more value. Here are 5 ways to differentiate yourself to justify raising your prices. You might offer different services than your competitors. The process, do more than what's expected and have a more elaborate process that may include a maintenance component. The more likable, outgoing personality that you have, the amount of education, training, and experience that you have, and then the marketing, which you utilize in order to offer more perceived value and establish why someone should pay this price for a particular service. And the better you market and sell, the more money you're going to make. And remember, if everybody bought by price, everybody would drive the cheapest car, they'd wear the cheapest clothes, and they'd eat at the cheapest restaurants, and they'd wear the cheapest, and they'd have the cheapest things. Price versus value. Price defined mathematically means how much something costs. Value is what you get in relation to what you pay for. People are looking for the best value, not the cheapest price. To drive this point home, let me ask you, think back to the last few major purchases you personally made. Were they the cheapest? Or were they the best value for you? I bet they were the best value for you. A lot of stylists are scared to death to raise their prices because they think if they raise their price, that they're going to lose their clients. But study after study has shown that individuals do not buy based on price. As a matter of fact, price is one of the least important things in terms of dealing with individuals. Confidence, value, selection, convenience are all important. You got to realize that you're not your own client. A lot of your clients have a better lifestyle and make more money than you do. One of the challenges in this situation is the stylist thinks, I wouldn't pay that much money for this service, so I certainly can't charge this money for that service. You got to get that erroneous thinking out of your head. All price resistance is in the mind of the seller. That would be you, not the buyer, the client. Your clients are not sitting around thinking about you and your prices. They have very busy lives and are dealing with their own set of issues and concerns. You want to have the type of client who you enjoy working with, understands the value of the services you deliver, and are happy to pay premium prices. You deserve to get paid well for what you do. Sometimes you're going to hear a prospective client say, I can get it cheaper somewhere else. There are two reasons why they can't. They're lying about the price. They're really just negotiating with you. And the only basis that the client has to go off is price, then of course they're going to choose the lowest price. You must give the potential client the criteria that makes you different, makes you better, and makes you premium. They can't get the same thing down the street. Your services are different, you are different, and the entire experience is different. 7 reasons you don't want to deal with price buyers. They take up all your time, they do all the complaining, sometimes they forget to pay you, they tell other clients how little they pay you, they drive off your good clients by telling how little they pay you. Once they find a lower price, they leave, and then you don't get the repeat business, so there's no LTV, remember that, the lifetime value of a client? And they'll destroy the credibility of your price and your service in the eyes of your clients. All right. That concludes the information on pricing. And wow, that was a lot of information. You may be feeling a tad overwhelmed at this point, and that's perfectly okay. Basically, this means you have only 2 choices on where to go from here. Choice 1, you can take all the tips and info I just gave you and try to put the puzzle pieces together on your own without assistance. And who knows, you may get lucky and one day see some progress. It will take longer, of course, and you'll make a lot of painful, expensive mistakes, but you can choose this. Or there's the smarter choice, the one really savvy stylists take to speed up their progress towards getting new clients and boosting their profits. These surefire successful marketing and advertising methods and so much more are yours for the taking starting today. That's me, the creator of the Stylist Marketing Toolkit Success System, the only true new client generating system specifically for independent stylists that requires very little time, yet is still the most surefire and cost-effective way to consistently attract new clients and boost profits. This radically simple yet effective new client generating system will work for you even if you are located anywhere in the English-speaking world, are in a small town or big city, lease a suite, booth, or chair, operate out of your home, operate a mobile business, have high-end or low-end clients, are super busy because it's a lifestyle-friendly program, are not computer or internet savvy, are new to the salon or spa industry, are a seasoned stylist, or even if you feel you've tried absolutely everything. Before I tell you what the Stylist Marketing Toolkit Success System is, I need to tell you what it isn't, so there's no false expectations. The Stylist Marketing Toolkit Success System is not a bunch of theories like you learned from college, the internet, or training from the salon and spa industry. This is not some swallow this magic pill solution that promises something silly, like, get 200 clients in 2 days or something ridiculous as that. Don't you think you've been lied to enough? Isn't it time to start using what's proven to work for our industry? Rather, the Stylist Marketing Toolkit Success System is the direct result of over 7 years of study, analyzing and putting into practice the most successful marketing and advertising methods for stylists ever. It's unlike any other consulting, mentoring, training, or educational service for the salon spa industry. Mine is more complete, easier to implement, more practical, more affordable, and is constantly evolving to keep up with the changes in the marketplace. And from this moment forward, you'll have all the tools to replicate our success. The strategies of the truly successful stylist can now be duplicated easily by you, giving you the benefits of more clients, more money, more freedom, less stress, and a happier version of yourself. And all this way you quickly achieve attracting new clients faster than ever before possible. Before we go one step further, I need to be 100% honest with you. This will never work for a stylist who is lazy or is looking for an instant quick fix. This will never work for someone who is unwilling to learn new things and has a closed mind. If this is you, then do us both a favor and just forget all about the Stylist Marketing Toolkit because it's not going to give you impossible results, just solid results. The Stylist Marketing Toolkit isn't pie-in-the-sky fantasy land nonsense. It's the real deal, and it's only for stylists like you who are really serious about consistently getting new clients and making a lot more money. There are no press-a-button answers to succeeding at getting new clients for yourself. Nothing in life is easy, and you know that, but this is as easy as it gets. So if you're ready for the real truth behind what it takes to succeed at getting new clients and making a lot more money, here's what you can expect. You really want to attract a steady flow of new clients, make a lot more money each month, never have slow days, weeks, or months again, keep your current clients from ever leaving you for the competition, eliminate your stress once and for all, and be a much happier version of yourself. Then the Stylist Marketing Toolkit isn't just a solution for you, it's the only solution for you. Take a look at the results these members are getting. Sherry Danforth, 43 new clients in the last 6 weeks. Brian Amber, over 350 new clients last year. Yvette Hall, 17 new clients a month. Debbie Saragusa, 161 new clients in the last 6 months. Jason Lacey, 57 new clients in 3 months. Let's take a look what's inside your copy of the Stylist Marketing Toolkit Success System. We've taken 121 strategies and crammed into one huge manual all our successful strategies, methods, techniques I've been telling you about, and dozens more all together in one easy-to-use, paint-by-the-numbers, step-by-step manual. This will be shipped to you. Our full system on audio CDs. You're busy, you spend much of your day working, want you to learn as quickly as possible. We recorded our entire system for you to use while you're driving around in your car. This will also be shipped to you. Salon-Spa Marketing Templates. We don't just give you the great ideas and expect you to take the time to write your own ads, letters, forms, reports, and emails. We've done all that for you. This is crammed full of these for you to quickly and easy to use for proven success. You get this on our Member Central website. Monthly Mover Client Attraction System. This is the system I've been telling you about. Here's you'll find the exact letter you can mail to people who have recently moved into your market area. And our members have reported back up to a 23% response rate. That means if you mail 25 letters, you'll get up to 6 people calling you for an appointment. You'll also get this on our Member Central website. The Salon Spa website blueprint. I'll give you my 12-step formula to drive traffic, capture qualified leads, eliminate price shoppers, stimulate referrals, and position you as a local expert. This is where we give you samples of headlines you can use, a list of compelling reasons why you're different and better than your competition. You'll also find a first-time visitor coupon you can use. Everything you need to make your website a client-generating machine quickly. You'll also get this on our Member Central website. Just want to take a minute here and explain why this is such a game changer, for the simple reason that if you're in a small town, there are dozens. If you're in a mid-sized city, there's hundreds. If you're in a big city, there's thousands of people right now looking for the services you offer, and they're going to your competitors because they can't find your website, or if you don't have one, they obviously can't find it. If you have one, they can't find it. And if they do find it, they're landing on it, and it's not enticing them to call you for an appointment. For heaven's sake, you have got to get this taken care of and addressed. We're in the digital age now. And this is something that, if you care about your future and your family's future, this is something you got to take care of right away. There's no reason not to. How to beat the slow season. This is the gift card strategy I've been telling you about. You get our proven system to attract new clients during the typical slow months after the holidays at the end of the summer. This normal salon and spa industry slow days and weeks and months are finally over for you. You also get this on Member Central. Our consumer awareness message guide system. You get professionally written, proven consumer guides and messages. These are the tools that educate your potential clients on how you're unique, different, and better than your competition. You can use these on your website, or you can give it to potential clients. Once you fully understand the hidden secret behind these powerful marketing tools, you'll never stop using them. You'll also get this on our Member Central website. You've no doubt noticed that the Stylist Marketing Toolkit is, without question, the most comprehensive, paint-by-numbers, step-by-step, new client-generating and profit-boosting system there is. It allows a clear-cut way to get new clients coming in. And the results come fast, too. In fact, many start seeing new clients the very same week they enroll. And that gives you this, more money for you, and less stress, which ultimately leads to more free time to do what you want to do. Now you may be thinking, I bet any blueprint system that can give me all that would cost a small fortune. And in all honesty, it really should. After all, the Stylist Marketing Toolkit Success System has already helped 1,800 stylists and salon owners achieve getting all the new clients they wanted faster and easier than ever. Yet, I'll get to the drastically reduced price I have for you today in a minute. First, I want to share a few unique benefits this one-of-a-kind system will deliver to you. You'll discover a little known secret in Section 3 on page 162 that can automatically increase your annual sales revenue by up to 11%. And how about the most clever way possible to raise your prices without getting any pushback or complaints from clients? That's covered in Section 1 on page 36. The price of the Stylist Marketing Toolkit Success System sold by itself is valued at $297. Yet you're just now receiving the Stylist Marketing Toolkit today. Just for watching this presentation, I'd like to give you a 2-month free trial of my Bronze Club membership, which includes 10 value-added on services to help you achieve more success even faster. 25 monthly new mover addresses. You give us 2 to 3 zip codes in your market area, and we email you each month the names and addresses of 25 new people who are your ideal client who recently moved into your area. These are the people you mail our proven letter to that comes with the system to get them to call you for an appointment. Our 4-page monthly client newsletter. Each month, we will provide you by email a 4-page professionally written newsletter that you can easily customize to make it your own. You can email it or give it to your clients when they come in. We've proven this client nurturing strategy will increase the frequency your clients use your services, plus dramatically increase your referrals. And if you're located in Canada, we have a Canadian version of the newsletter as well as our United States version, because there are some differences in Canada that can't be ignored. The following 3 services can be accessed by our mobile app 24/7. Our Member Central, you'll have 24/7 unlimited access to our Member Central only password protected website. This is where you'll find all your marketing templates, marketing campaigns, forms, letters, client newsletters. You'll also have access to over 100 hours of recorded live group coaching calls. Everything all in one, organized, simple to access, and put into use so that you can take your business to the next level of success and achievement. You get 24/7 password access to our proprietary email manager system with unlimited emailing. This is where you can install all your clients and prospects so you can email your clients and prospects using our pre-written email promotions and email your newsletter you get with our program. If you're not comfortable with sending bulk emails, we help set this up for you and show you how to do it. It's really easy. And if you're currently using and paying for a Constant Contact, AWeber, or Demand Force account, you're no longer going to need that. You'll have 24/7 unlimited access to our members-only password-protected online forum. You can post questions, get great advice, excellent tips, support, and guidance from our staff and like-minded members all over North America. Changes do happen in our industry, and we're more on top of it than anyone. Again, those can all be accessed from a mobile app. If you don't use mobile phones or mobile application, that's no problem. You can still get access to all those services. You'll also be protected by your direct competitors being able to get and use our unsurpassed methods and systems, because you'll have a 2-mile competitor exclusion zone. You get to be on a call live with me, my brother Mark, and other members every other week, and know what other stylists and salons are doing all over North America. You can ask us questions and get the straight answers you're working on. You get to be on a free live website training webinar. This live training will equip you with the tools and knowledge to make your website a client-attracting machine in no time. You'll have 24-hour email and support. You can send in whatever you're working on. I highly recommend that you do, and we'll do an audit for you before you send it out. You'll have your very own master copywriters and marketers critiquing your materials so you know it's going to work when you use it. And weekly email marketing tips. Wake up and find a hot marketing tip of the week sitting in your email. It's a great way to start off the week and a constant reminder of what to focus on. If you purchase these 10 vital services separately, it will cost $244 a month. However, packaged together in our Bronze membership, your investment is only $47 per month if you decide to keep it after your 2 free months. Now you can see why the Stylist Marketing Toolkit is valued at $297. And when you add in the bonuses, the retail value of the Stylist Marketing Toolkit is $600. Yet that price is not for you. I have a much better deal headed your way, so by all means, keep watching. Of course, you could choose to continue down the path you're on right now and end up spending 10, 20, even 100 times more than the investment you'll make today in the Stylist Marketing Toolkit in direct costs, trying to market and advertise to get new clients on your own. And then there's the indirect costs of all your personal time you'll spend trying to get new clients. And let's not forget about all the lost money from not getting any new clients. That's a real killer. And that's just not what I desire for you. I feel you deserve to know why I'm offering you such a massive discount today. Not to sound corny, but I have a dream. It's really a cause, and I'd love for you to be part of it, along with the many others who desire insider information that will guarantee them to become successful at getting new clients and boosting their profits. Be part of the fastest growing stylist and salon owner movement, and in doing so inspire hundreds if not thousands of professionals just like you. Here's how. Not too long ago I started a cause to help out our industry by really empowering them. Can you picture it with me? Thousands of professionals just like you and me as a big group always being on the cutting edge of our wonderful profession and helping each other achieve more success and more money and more freedom. So I decided I absolutely need to let as many professionals like you join in on this cause, one I call Stylist and Salon Owners Empowerment Community. The good news is that means a much lower price for you today because frankly I want you to join my cause and I refuse to let finances stop you. That means you will not be paying the retail value of $600 for the Stylist Marketing Toolkit Success System today. Nowhere close to that. It's not even going to be half that price. It's not even going to be $100. Your total investment today, including the new edition Stylist Marketing Toolkit Success System plus all the bonuses you see on the screen, is now only one payment of $67, or if you prefer, only two payments of $37, plus free express priority shipping. Look to the right of this presentation right now. Then to lock in your super discounted price, which is extremely limited, click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart, or if you're on a mobile device, you don't see the yellow Add to Cart button, go to 120clients.com. Listen, don't decide right now. Take advantage of my unconditional triple guarantee. Just try the Stylist Marketing Toolkit Success System for yourself for a full 60 days. If you don't see all the new clients coming into your business, or you don't see the results you expect in those 60 short days, or even if you just don't like the way the system is designed, my hairstyle, you name it, I'll gladly refund every penny. No questions, no hassles. Look to the right of this presentation now. Click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart and lock in your discounted price today, or if you're on a mobile device, you don't see the yellow Add to Cart button, go to 120clients.com. Just have a look at what Mindy Hunsinger did following the Marketing Toolkit Blueprint Success Formula. Averages 27 new clients a month. And then there's Lisa McEllen. Just look at her amazing results. 450 new clients in 1 year. And then there's Sharon Dion. Just look at her outstanding results. Averages 31 new clients a month. Plus, if you act now before this presentation ends, I'm going to include in your package today 2 super bonuses worth over $1,100. These bonuses alone are worth more than the price of the entire Stylist Marketing Toolkit Success System. You'll get 2 tickets to our exclusive and comprehensive SalonSpa Marketing Toolkit Closed Door Live Bootcamp. The value of this is $994. I'm going to include 2 tickets with your order today for free. We hold a few of these each year in various locations. You can bring a spouse or business associate and meet and strategize with other like-minded members. At these fast-paced, high-energy boot camps, we reveal several new but proven marketing and management strategies to bring you even more clients and more profits. You get my newly published report on how to attract new clients from Facebook. The value of this is $99. I'm going to include it in your order today for free. That brings your total value to over $1,400. That's just by taking action today. The entire new edition Stylist Marketing Toolkit Success System, with all the bonuses plus the 2 super bonuses, is yours for only one payment of $67 or 2 payments of $37 plus free express priority shipping. Now remember, you're just not getting an incredible discount today. You'll be joining the Empowerment Community Group to make a whole new group of like-minded friends that will help you progress, stay inspired, and have more fun along the road to success. Click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart to lock in your discounted price today, or if you're on a mobile device, you don't see the yellow Add to Cart button, go to 120clients.com. You'll be priority mailed and granted immediate access to everything. You'll be priority mailed your 121 Proven's manual and your full system on CDs, plus you'll get immediate access to our Member Central website where you'll find all these modules and systems, plus you'll get 2 months free trial of my Blondes Club membership, which includes the mobile app with these 10 value-added-on services, plus 2 one-of-a-kind super bonuses for free. Here's what will happen the moment you click the yellow Add to Cart button to the right or go to 120clients.com. First, you'll be taken to a page like this to confirm your 2-mile area is still available. Simply fill in your street address, city and state or province, and then click Submit. If your 2-mile area is available, you'll be taken to our 100% secure checkout page, and you'll see this at the top of the page. Congratulations, your market area is available. If your area is not currently available, you'll get this message. We're very sorry. your area is not currently available. If your area is available, then simply fill in your information and click the order button at the bottom of the page. Right after you place your order, you get an email from me to create your members-only account to access all your products and services. And your Stylist Marketing Toolkit Success System and all the bonuses will be immediately shipped to you by express priority mail. And your system will arrive within 3 to 4 days. And you'll get a phone call from one of my friendly support staff to make sure you get up and running quickly and smoothly. It's that simple. Now, I like to reward people for being decisive and taking action there for the entire offer I just showed you with all the bonuses at the incredible discounted price plus the free shipping, and my no risk triple guarantee is only good for the next hour.
Okay.
All right. Anybody got any questions?
Yep, a lot of questions coming in.
Okay.
I want to get a website. I don't have one yet. What would you recommend that I do?
Okay. Please do not spend a penny on a website until you get our website blueprint that comes with the program. This way you're going to know exactly what you need to do to make your website work at getting you new clients. And we also have the live webinar training on that every single month, and you're going to get notices when those are, and you want to attend that as well. So with those two things, you'll know exactly what your website should have in it to make it work at getting you new clients. You try to go out on your own and do it, I can guarantee it's not going to work. And I do want to say this too, if you have a website now and well, I know it's not getting you any clients, don't beat yourself up about it. Just get the blueprint, find out how to fix it, and you'll be all set.
What is the 2-mile competitor exclusion zone again?
We're not going to let another stylist within 2 miles of your location become a member of our program. Now, we do this to protect you from having a competitor of yours using the same strategies, trying to get the clients you should be getting. So the first step in ordering is to give us your street address, your city, and your state or province. If your area is available, it's going to take you right to the order page. Now, I have to say this, that if there's 2 people from the same area on this webinar right now, the only fair way to go about this is the first one to order gets their area and gets the program. I'm sorry about this, but it's the only way we can protect our members and the integrity of the program.
What will the app do for me again?
The mobile app is just a quick way for you to get access to everything. So if you have a mobile phone, you just get the app. We'll show you how to get the app installed on that phone, and you can get right to everything. If you don't use a mobile phone, you can get to everything just
Mobile device.
through your, or if you don't have a mobile device, you can get right through your PC, no problem.
How many new clients can I expect from your system?
Well, if you use just 4 or 5 of the strategies that I covered in this presentation, you're going to get around 10, or 120 for the year. But I have another 115 strategies, so the more you use, the more new clients you're going to get. Now, our most aggressive member gets 90 new clients a month, but they own a full-blown salon and they got 25 stylists that they got to feed clients to. So, but the more strategies you use, the more you can get. It's that simple.
How many new clients? Could I just ask you that?
Yep.
How long does it take to see results?
Well, some of the methods are going to begin generating clients for you in a few days. Others are going to take a little bit longer, but within a month you're going to see tangible results. Within 2 months, the full effects of everything will be kicking in. And after that, you're not going to remember what it was like to feel frustrated about not having clients.
How long does it take to see results?
I just did that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
People who've recently moved into my market area.
Oh. What happens is we send you an email asking you to give us 2 to 3 zip codes where you want your clients to come from, and you also tell us who your ideal client is, like is it women or men, their age range and their income range, and then we go into our database and we email you a list of 25 names and addresses each month, and these are the people you mail the new mover letter to get them to call you for an appointment.
Let's see, I see a bunch of orders coming in, and I apologize. I'm going to miss a bunch of you because there are a ton of orders coming in, but I just want to grab a few here. Welcome aboard Jillian, Brenda, Alan, Jessica, Christy, Mandy, Celia, Sandy, and Mike. To place your order, just click on the Add to Cart button or go directly to 120clients.com. The special price we have for you today is one payment of $67 or two payments of $37, plus you get all the free bonuses and the free express shipping. How do I email out the newsletter each month?
Well, we send you a reminder in like the middle of the month, telling you that the future month coming up newsletter has been posted on Member Central, and it's also been loaded into the email manager system. And then you just simply go there and edit it, and push one button, and email it to all your prospects and clients all at once using that email service.
Great, a lot of people are typing in kind words. Can't wait to get started. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm just answering them privately here. Where do I get the gift cards that are in the Beat the Slow Season module?
Yeah, the gift cards are so specialized. What I mean by that is what's on the front, what's on the back, how they look, and how they feel. You know, over the years, we've tested and refined these cards, and we supply them. So we have a person who handles that in our office and helps you pick out the design and gets those cards to you.
There seems to be a lot of questions regarding pricing that you're offering. Can you go over that again, Mike?
Yeah, definitely. The special price we have for you today is one payment of $67, or if you prefer, two payments of $37. No matter what payment plan you choose, you still get all the access to everything now, and the program's still shipped to you. So pick the plan that's best for you, the one payment of $67 or the two payments of $37. And then if you decide to keep the bronze membership that you're getting 2 months free of today, that's $47 a month. So, and then you get the two super bonuses as well, and the free express shipping.
How often and when do you have the group coaching calls?
We have the group member coaching calls every other Monday at 12 noon Eastern time, and you get an email notices from us when they are with the dial-in numbers. But we also provide a recording of the calls if you can't make it live.
Are there any long contracts to sign with the bronze membership that I'm getting 2 free months of today?
No, it's month by month. You can cancel with a simple email to our customer service or a phone call. I want to explain something here. Most of the businesses you've probably dealt with in the past in the marketing and advertising, you know, these big national companies, they try to get you to sign yearly contracts or sometimes 2 years. I've seen up to 5 years. The reason they do that is their stuff doesn't work. I mean, I've never had it work for me, and I doubt you've ever had anything work for you either. And we're not like that. We're salon owners. Our stuff works, and that's why we're only month by month.
How long will it take for the system to get to me?
If you live in the United States, it'll take 3 to 4 days. If you're in Canada, it'll take about a week. But far away countries like South Africa, we do have members there. It's going to take a little bit longer, but all orders are shipped by Priority Express mail.
Paige types in, thank you, Mike and Pat, for sharing today. It was awesome. Can't wait for my kit to arrive.
Welcome aboard, Pat.
Paige.
Paige, I'm sorry. Welcome aboard.
When will I get access to Member Central website?
Within 10 minutes after you place your order, an email will be sent to you with your login and password details, and you're all set to go.
Will it work in my part of the country?
Yeah, my system works anywhere in the United States or Canada or any English-speaking country. It works in small towns or big cities. It works with high-end clients or low-end clients. And let me explain why. As part of the human race, we're all hardwired to respond to certain things, similar to we're hardwired for our sex drive. Well, in all of our materials, in our marketing formula, we ethically play into what people respond to, and that's why we have such success with our strategies. So it doesn't matter if you're part of the human race, you're going to respond. Rich, poor, live in a big town, small town, it doesn't matter.
Does your program cover anything about how to raise my prices?
Yeah, we cover that in great detail in the materials on how to raise your prices. We give you examples of when and how to raise your prices. but we also cover this specifically on our member group coaching calls. It's a hot topic, and you'll be part of it. You'll be able to hear other people. They're going to tell you they raised their prices, when they did it, how they did it, how they communicate with their employees. You can ask questions. You can get the straight advice. So you're not alone anymore in that area.
Sandra says, I just tried to order and it told me my area is already taken. What can I do now?
What's her name?
Sandra.
Hey, Sandra, Mike here. I'm really sorry about this. This is the part I hate, the only part I hate. Sandra, you won't be able to get our program because an existing member already has your area. What you can do is call our office and ask to be put on a waiting list for your area. But I have to tell you that the only reason someone gives up their area is if they sell their business or they retire. So there's no way to sugarcoat it. It's just bad news for you, but I'm sorry. But we have to protect our current members' integrity.
A lot of people typing in. I ordered. I'm excited. I just want to read this one from Shani. I'm so excited. Thank you. I'm a hairstylist and a makeup artist. This is something I really needed. Awesome.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard, everyone else as well who has ordered. There's just too many of you to read off here individually. I'm really sorry about that, but we just don't have enough time. To place your order, just click on the Add to Cart button or go directly to www.120clients.com. The special price we have for you today is one payment of $67 or two payments of $37. Plus, you get all the free bonuses and the free express priority shipping. I think we're good.
Well, for those of you who joined, congratulations on making a very smart decision. My team and I are looking forward to working with you. For those that are still undecided, please take a moment and consider what I'm about to tell you. Others are going to tell you what you want to hear and sugarcoat things so as not to upset you. I'm not like this because I know what you're going through. I've been in your shoes. So at the risk of upsetting you and even offending you, this is something you need to hear because I feel there's so much at stake for you. This was my marketing plan for 22 years to get new clients. This may be the plan you're on right now, hoping for business. And if you think that getting some walk-ins and an occasional referral now and then is a marketing plan, it's not. Because you're not controlling these things and they can stop at any time, and that's no way to run a successful business. I've just spent the better part of an hour outlining 5 surefire methods to bring you at least 120 new clients in the next 12 months, which will bring in at least $600,000 new business for you with a small investment around $2 a day, which is less than one small tip. Even though I'm giving you a great deal here, a totally risk-free 100% money-back triple guarantee, I know that $67 may be a significant decision for a lot of folks right now, maybe for you. But if you have to struggle over such an amount, that alone is the best reason to get my program right away. So in a few weeks, you can get past the financial troubles you're now having and never be embarrassed again in the money department. I mean, just think about this. If you're struggling over $67 now, it's because you don't have enough clients. You need to get clients. You need to break the cycle. If you turn your back on this offer right now, how are things going to change for the better? What's your plan to get new clients? I'd hate to see a competitor of yours get my system, get the new clients you deserve. You may come back at a later date to find out that your area is already taken and you can never get my system. So decide right now to create the salon, the business you've always dreamed about, with the income to support the lifestyle you want. Or if you're already successful, do what all champions do. Decide to do better. Get the extra edge you deserve. This is a positive decision. You'll be very glad you made it. I guarantee it. Trying to get new clients without my system is a lot like trying to hit the bullseye in archery with a blindfold on. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Abraham Lincoln. You must do the things today that others will not do so that you can have the things tomorrow that others will not have. Them. Yours truly. Any more questions?
Yeah, we are good.
Thanks for listening, everyone. And again, the offer that we just showed you with the incredible discounted price and all the bonuses and everything is good for 1 hour. So that would be 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And this page will be left up for another few minutes. You might want to write down 120clients.com in case you lose the page, or at least click on the order form so you have that. Thanks for listening, everybody. Looking forward to working with everybody that joined up. And new clients are right around the corner for you. Bye now. Have a good evening.
Okay, everybody, we're going to close this down now. So if you have not ordered until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's 1 hour from right now. Thanks, everybody.